So tonight, at the tribute parade, I'm gonna take you out and show you off to the world.
So you're here to make me look pretty?
I'm here to help you make an impression. Now, usually they dress people in the clothes from their district.
Yeah, we're always coal miners.
Yeah, but I don't want to do that. I want to do something that they're going to remember.
You now are doing love scenes with Jennifer Lawrence.
Yeah.
You've got the cave scene.
Yeah.
It's all there in this movie.
It's all there. We're looking forward to that scene, not because of that, but because, I mean, you know, for the characters, that's the big moment where you built up to this. Peter has never told Katniss to her face, you know, why he loves her and how he feels about her. So kind of building up to that moment was pretty cool, and to finally get to play it was very, very rewarding.
Rewarding?
Yeah.
Was it exciting? Yeah.
It was very exciting. We shot the whole cave scene in like a day and a half, 2 days, and it was almost 8 pages of dialogue, and so it was a very, very intense, quick kind of thing, which I sort of enjoy. And that's where it's almost like indie filmmaking, because a lot of times on studio pictures you have a lot of time to do these scenes, and indie, like when I shot Kids Are Right, it was like a 23-day shoot, so you didn't have time to think about it. You just kind of had to just go and do it. It was very exciting and created a very, very good energy for the scene, I think.
Well, the other thing that you have in common with Jennifer, and the reason she's here hiding today, is that you're both from Kentucky.
We are, yes.
So how does that link you? You know, you didn't grow up together.
No, it's great though. I mean, like anytime you meet somebody, it's kind of from your hometown or your home state, especially when it's Kentucky, which is not known really for its movie business. It's kind of like an instant bonding agent. I think that it just kind of gave us this common denominator, and sort of we knew what that culture was like growing up, and we sort of had that instant connection.
What kind of a child were you?
I was always outside.
Out of control?
I was not out of control.
Come on.
Depends on who you ask.
Okay.
Don't ask my teachers or my parents. They'll say otherwise. But I'm telling you, from my perspective, I was completely in control. I was just a fun kid and rambunctious and other things. But I was always outdoors, like running around, using my imagination, playing in the woods, playing in the creeks. That was kind of a typical sort of upbringing where I'm from, is always being outdoors in the summertime, never being inside, and that's sort of how I remember growing up.
What does the future hold for Clapton Davis?
If you're gonna get your limbs ripped off by the school gorilla, find a more worthy charity than Ione.
Thank God that's not me.
Now you have like another movie about to open, right?
Yes, on April 13th.
That really is an indie movie.
Yeah, that is an indie movie, yes. We're doing a platform release. That's how indie it is.
Wow.
Yeah, it's exciting. It's actually executive produced on it as well, which is something I've always wanted to do.
Then you, as the executive producer, as well as the star, need to say what it is.
I will say what it is.
Please say what it is.
It's called Detention, and it's
nothing you ever experienced in Kentucky.
Exactly. No, I stopped doing school, so I didn't have a chance to get detention. My detention was getting grounded because I was homeschooled. But yeah, it's an amazing movie. It's this kind of this very fast-paced movie about these kids in high school that discover this time-traveling device, and there's this killer that's also in the school, and they have to kind of find a way to go back in time to stop the killer and stuff. But it's very, very fast-paced. It got like stuff popping up on the screen. It's made for the whole Twitter, Facebook, young generation. So it's a very exciting movie.
And then Red Dawn too.
Yes, finally. Yeah,
you just don't stop.
I don't stop. I shot that 3 years ago, so it's like finally coming out now, which I'm excited. I'm actually working with Liam's brother, Chris Hemsworth, in that.
Why not work with all the Hemsworths?
I'm going
to. You just
to.
need Luke now.
Exactly. I gotta go find Luke. Gotta track him down. I gotta get him over to the mainland. It's the first mission. But yeah, so I finally, that's coming out, which I'm excited about. It was a big, epic action movie that was so much fun to shoot. That whole cast was also kind of like the Hunger Games cast, in the sense that we're all young and we all got along really great and had a blast making the movie. Yeah, I just keep wishing that I could think of a way to show them that they don't own me. If I'm gonna die, I want to still be me.
Just to sum up Hunger Games, and you've seen it now more than once.
Yes, I've seen it twice.
You, not about the movie, whether you like the movie, you told us you did, everything else, but is there a moment in that movie, even if it's 30 seconds long, about you, where you are looking at you? It's great. It's Josh looking at Josh playing Peter, where you say, I'm satisfied with that. Not that I'm great, but I can look at that moment and I like it.
For sure. I think that the scene where it's the night before the Hunger Games and myself and Katniss are sitting in the window, and it's right after she's blown up, and I've just admitted how I feel about her on the television for the whole world to see. That scene I was really satisfied with. I felt good filming it. Like it was kind of one of those moments where after the take I did, I was like, okay, I'm okay with that one. Like I'm alright with that one. So kind of seeing that on screen was a good moment for me, and something that I was actually proud of. And I don't say that much about anything that I do because I don't always feel that way. But I think that for me, I was very, very proud of that scene.
All right, last question. I ask this of everybody who's on the show,
Yes.
and it always involves music.
Okay.
It always
I love
involves
music. Let's
song.
do
It
it.
always involves this person singing a small bit of some song that's in their head that means something to them.
I, for the last like month, have had a certain song stuck in my head, and it's the theme music to Mario Brothers, or the Super Mario rather. And there's no actual words.
That's
but
good. It doesn't need actual
Yeah.
words.
So it goes bam 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 ba da 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 and there's like a million different renditions of it, and you can go when they go underground, it turns into like the underground, mysterious. What's gonna happen? We gotta say Peach. Yeah, it's good.
Gary Ross, if you're listening to this, please get the rights to that for Catching Fire.
Oh, God.
I think it would just be perfect
It
with
would.
you doing it.
It'd be fantastic.
It would be great.
Let's
Josh,
do it.
thank you so much.
Thank you. Yeah, fantastic.